What's the word, YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Big Will. Back with another episode of Life After Prison. This is going to be a reaction video to them, what do they call them? Them island boys. Is that what they call them? They call themselves. If you all remember, I've said before in the past, there's something mentally wrong with these kids, right? There's something mentally wrong with these kids. Emotionally, physically, mentally. I don't know. There is something wrong with them, right? Here we have their old manager showing just how there's something wrong with them. There's been many people who have said that, like, they're gay. Here he says that he tells a couple stories. He goes to tell how they're not that smart, that all that flossing, the money, all of that stuff, the house is not theirs. They rent it for well over what it's paid, right? What it's worth. The cars, they rent them. They're not what they're, and they don't even know how to do all of that stuff. So let's get into it. See what you think.
Introduce us to your man right here.
This is Poker the Jew.
Hey, Poker.
Ex-Island Boys manager.
Poker the Jew.
Yeah.
And now,
And how long you been working with him?
Like a month and a half now.
Oh, really?
Island
Okay,
Boys.
so brand new relationship. And why are you Poker the Jew?
It's just the name I go by.
You're
Jr.
elite at
That's what
poker?
I'm gonna go by.
Been playing poker for a while.
You got charts? You got pot odds?
I got pot odds.
You know what, blockers?
I got ROI.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
I heard you play a lot of poker.
I'm out here. I'm in the streets. But wait, so I don't know what we should talk about first, but like, what was the Island Boys thing? What's going on?
they did poker
they're
dirty.
Crazy, yeah.
They did you dirty? How?
Yeah, they owe me about like $150,000.
From what? Your percentage of the cameo money?
Yeah.
Is that the only money they're bringing in?
Mostly, maybe a little bit on TikTok, but I mean, it's pretty much run dry at this point.
Right. How many fucking cameos?
Cameos, that's the only thing they were getting paid for, really. And I mean, like you said, you dress up like a freak, you tattoo yourself, you act like a weirdo, you get the acting weirdo stuff. That all come from Jake Paul, Logan Paul, right? They're very successful, but that's how they started, right? And you can't even say that they're pioneers of it. Let's bring it back to Johnny Knoxville and them guys. They're the ones who originated all that stuff, acting crazy, doing crazy stunts, and showing what the internet will do for you, for your career. They showed it, everybody else just followed. But that's what the Island Boys are about. Two kids that just, again, like I always said, they call themselves Island Boys. They're from Florida. Florida is not an island. Let's just get that straight. But here they go.
Cameos are they doing?
When I was with them, they was coming in hot.
They were viral as
like
fuck,
they was
yeah.
going like 2-3 hours a night straight cameos, but like that's literally
What a
their
life.
only source of income.
Holy shit.
And
And let's get it straight. I will give them props for that. They did do their thing with the cameos, but enough of the weird shit and enough of these second, third, fourth, ninth, whatever. How many Island Boys you're trying to grab? That's just crazy. Let's go.
it's pretty much over.
So what
now.
happened? What happens when nobody wants to cameo anymore?
Yeah, because that doesn't feel like it's gonna last
They
forever.
pretty much they're canceled everywhere. Like they can't really go outside like that.
Right, they
Everybody
definitely
knows they're
canceled
a
it. No
fucking
jumper.
weirdo what they're about now.
Yeah, they're
How long
they're
were you
just-
with
Why? Yo, what did they say to you? No
Maybe
one heard
like,
the voice messages.
They
I'm
got
just
mad
so
because
curious.
I said they were dumb.
Yeah,
That was pretty much it. I said that they were fucking retarded
They just take
on another
anything
podcast.
offensive.
But
Yeah.
They are dumb. They are dumb as shit. They're dumb as shit. Let's just say that. And they can't fight. Golly. Like I said, my son's 10. My son knocked my front tooth out, right? He broke it in half. Teaching him how to fight, right? Props to my son. What's up, little Will Jr.? He 10, right? Broke my tooth. I'd put my son in a fight with them. I've seen them fight or spar or whatever they want to call it. Let's go.
But see,
Yeah.
that's how I
They're
used to
just
take things super offensive for no reason.
But
Like, people
to
are
be
trying to
fair to Skinny
genuinely
from the
help
Nine, I mean, you are like fucking Albert Einstein compared to those dudes. Like they are fucking retarded.
They are really.
Not to even say anything, but like everybody in this room is a fucking a Harvard graduate compared to those dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got to have like a 45 IQ, right?
Yeah,
Combined.
There's a bunch of lawsuits on them now too.
For real?
Everyone's coming after them. This
Why?
guy from Chicago.
You're suing them too.
Yeah, this guy from Chicago bought
16 shot him.
bought a contract or something. Like, they don't want to go to court. I got them like a really good attorney that's charging them like $1,200 an hour, and he's raping them. Like,
Wow. That's epic.
Did you and Skinny like link up before or after Skinny violated them on live, right?
After.
After. Wow. So you
Yeah,
look at
that was
the
back in
ops.
the day where you were beefing with them before they were the Island Boys.
I know, but yo, the crazy those kids are so weird because they DM'd somebody else to reach out to me and was like, "Yo, the Island Boys want to go live with you and just argue." The Island Boys got kidnapped. You told me they was doing some sus shit in the room that one day. Niggas was touching each other's penises.
yeah,
or
I don't
whatever.
even want to.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Island Boys got kidnapped. I don't know where the whole gangster thing comes from. Like,
They hit a little Island 69 or what?
I know, like,
This ain't me saying that they touch each other's penis. It's coming from somebody else. That shit's crazy.
I literally like I was in the house living with them like full time. I was like their daddy.
Yeah.
And I was like knocking on the door and I'm like, yo, open up the door. Like, nah, bro, like you can't open the door. So I opened the door with a credit card. And like,
you lying. You're lying. You're lying.
I got in the room and they was
Trust
in the
the credit
bathroom,
card.
bro. And the door was like, I opened the door, bro, like both their pants are down.
No,
I'm like,
I'm not.
what?
I'm talking about the other story. You said they had the manager that was.
Both of their pants were down. Doing what? Measuring each other's unit? Like doing what? That's some weird shit. You and your twin brother, 20 years old, 21 years old, you out there measuring each other's units? Playing with it, touching each other? Something wrong with you people. Come on.
That was like touching them when they were sleeping or something like that.
Okay, yeah, that's a whole nother
The
thing.
fucking blood dude who kidnapped him?
That's another gay guy that like try to like.
No, but
What was his name?
tell me the other. Tell me the story you told me. They were in the room. This manager guy you said signed them. He tried
Yeah.
to like backdoor you.
Okay.
You said you signed them or something like that.
No,
Then
no.
He tried to go
So
behind your
there's
back.
What were they doing in the bathroom?
Bro, I turned around and just walked the other way. I never brought it up.
They were
again,
working on
like,
each other's wicks in there, quote unquote.
I don't know, dyeing each other's hair. Who knows
Yeah,
what they
I
do?
don't know.
Tell the story, bro.
All right, I'm gonna tell the story. So there's this guy from Fort Lauderdale. I think it's Wilton Manors, like the gay area over there.
Right.
They was like living in a Motel 6. He wanted them to come to work in his studio, and then in the middle of the night, they were sleeping in a bunk bed. He tried to touch one of them. So then, in order for them not to call the police or something, he was like, "You're gonna give us $200." So he ended up giving them $200 and had them sign a contract.
$200.
$200.
When they blew up,
$200 is the craziest
I'll be
hush
getting
money.
molested.
That's crazy ass hush
when
money.
when they blew up,
That is some crazy hush money, $200. You couldn't even get a grand, 10 grand. Let's extort this fucker for touching me. $200. What kind of fucking mentality these kids got?
they ghosted him because they had a contract with him. So this guy he was like a predator or something. His name was Arky. He sold the contract to another
Allegedly.
predator in Chicago.
Allegedly.
Aki the
So this
Predator.
guy hires a private investigator
Aki the Predator.
in Miami to follow me for 2 weeks, find out where I live, where I go, to drop off the court documents.
Right.
So finally he gets a hold of somebody I know. He drops off the court documents. I show this to them, like, yo, what is this? He's like, oh man, that guy's nothing. He tried to touch us. There's like a FBI open pending case. Like my mom has the case number or something. And yeah, I'm like, bro, but we're getting sued. Like they try to put my name on that shit.
Right.
So I got them an attorney. They started paying like a lot of monies in attorney's fees, and they started getting upset. Like, bro, like we're tired of paying this shit. I was like, well, you guys fucked up. You guys did some stupid shit. And they start getting mad at me.
Right.
I'm the one trying to fucking help them. Do this, that, and the other. Get them cars. Do everything for them. They didn't know how to do nothing.
Get
I mean,
them
you
cars.
ask Stefan Belafonte, he was like in between the whole thing.
He was wrapped up in this too?
Stefan got twisted up in this with me. Like,
What the fuck?
But the cars
Stefan was like guiding me. Like, I kind of like gave them like the 6ix9ine treatment because like they really wanted to become famous.
You were his shoddy?
Yo, chill,
You were
free
Fly
shotty.
Soldier shoddy?
And who's the Treyway?
Free shotty.
I don't know. They was claiming Bloods and shit before, but then
Yeah, 6 Money Murder, man. They were banging that shit hard.
I seen
And they come out and say, we never claimed Bloods. Oh, there's no white Bloods. 1090 Jig's not real. Here's the manager, ex-manager, saying they were claiming Bloods. Wait, he's lying too. Come on.
you did an interview with that
That
guy
1090
and cleared
Jake.
some shit up with them or whatever.
With who?
The 1090 Jake.
1090 Jake. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He said the blood card is not official with them.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people out there who are just kind of making up their own blood set and just being
But they
like,
just
fuck
keep
it.
getting more face tattoos. It's kind of like,
Yeah.
And they told, right?
yeah, they
Who they snitch
when
on?
their friend got arrested.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was actually in the house, bro. So I'm in my room, and the cops pull up to the house. They're like, on a big mic. They're like, everybody get the fuck out of the house. So like everyone starts walking out of the house with their hands up and shit. And I guess the mom's boyfriend was like the last one to come out. They held everyone there for like 5 hours outside in the middle of the night until everyone could go back in. And they were like, I guess they tracked his phone because he did a murder like the day before, someone that they grew up with.
Oh, that's what
And he
this
was
situation
he was
yeah.
hiding in the house.
Wow.
And he
And
mentioned
they
something
told
to
on
Fly. He was like, bro, I did something really bad. Like, I fucked up. And, like, I knew him. He was, like, genuinely a good kid. But, like, I guess he was just sort of surrounded by the wrong people.
He
Wow.
killed a 10-year-old girl, right?
Yeah. In
What the
Bellevue.
Shouldn't be initiated.
West
Like by
Palm.
accident? Or
No, I guess it was like a gang
drive-by.
initiation or something. I don't know exactly.
oh hell
10-year-old
no.
girl.
But yeah, he told the cops that the gun was in the laundry room, and that's on paperwork.
So
Oh,
Fly
no,
told
So
them.
they told twice. Because there was something else that happened.
So
I think
I know they told on that.
I saw
for
the
sure
10. I think it was
confirmed.
1090 Jake. He made a video about
Yeah.
stealing a car.
I don't know.
Something
I
about.
think so, right? Well, also, too, like, did they, like, cut their hair because they had lice?
Nah, I think that was Cat.
Okay, well, hey, man.
Yeah.
Also, too, though.
I think that was Cat. I think they were just trying to go re-viral, the same thing they did with the Island Girls thing, but it
I don't know what the Island Girls thing is. If any of you know what the Island Girls thing is, put it in the comments below. That I don't know about. I tried looking for it, but I can't find it. I don't know what that was about. They tried to go re-viral, like the Island Girls thing. What was that? Anybody know?
flopped
Yeah.
completely.
Wow.
I give them props for like going viral and viral and viral, but it's like right now
And I think personally they cut their hair because Kodak Black told them cut your hair, right? Because they thought they were gonna be on his record label and all that shit. And he's just like, look at these two little clowns. I got doing whatever I tell them to do, right? One's gonna name himself Kodiak Red, like look at these two little fools, right? And I think that's why they cut their hair when Kodak did. You know, that's what it was all about. Come on.
there's no more money coming in. Like,
Right.
I know for sure.
Yeah, bro.
And like people
No
think
more
they got
coming in.
millions of dollars. They don't. The
Yeah.
house, I got them the house. The house is $20,000 of rent. I know the owner of the house. All the cars they get, they're paying him. He's my friend.
Right.
There's
All
there's so
rented.
much like
So they're
fake
leasing it?
stuff.
When I saw that
Yeah,
house,
they paid
I
20
was
grand
like,
to rent
"There's
one
no
month.
way they can afford this house."
Bro, and that house
this
is
is
not-
no way. This is a smart decision with what they're making on Cameo.
Bro, that house is not worth $20,000 a month. If you look up the property, it's worth 15. But because of that Bellevue thing where the guy did the murder, he was like, "Yo, either you pay me $20,000 a month cash, or you're going back to Motel 6s and Poker the Jew will have to find you another house."
Wow.
So they were like, okay, we'll pay. So they each pay $10K a month. And then they
They
pay
got a
like
little cake.
mosquito
They got a little
treatment,
cake.
pool
You know what I'm
treatment,
saying?
like all this
Props. They did some
landscaping. They
cameos.
gotta
They got
pay
a
all
little
that shit
cake.
too.
Wow.
But they ain't.
Incredible.
That's
They ain't
fucking
rich
nuts.
like
So
they
you
say
done
they
beefing
are.
with them? You think this is over?
I mean, after they see this, I think they're gonna be kind of mad. I would assume, but like,
Fuck them. They're out here just blabbering about all the crazy
They're
shit.
two little
ever,
kids, bro. They're just like super immature.
Wait, though, how old are they? Because they're not like that young, right?
Bro, they like one of them is just turning 21 in
Oh,
like
wow.
a month. The other one's, I think, yeah, the same age.
They're
Right.
twins. They gotta be the same
Damn.
age.
So,
And do you think that they can like take at him? Cause like he said, he works out and shit.
They they still like, I don't know, they got beef with you. Like, yeah, well, we want to fuck him up because
Go ahead.
They ain't fucking
they're
up
so
Adam.
little, bro. They're like,
Adam is no fighter, and they ain't fucking up Adam. I can say that. I that's just my opinion. And Adam's not a fighter, all right? He'll tell you himself he's not a fighter.
like sticks.
I'm banging IBK.
I heard Adam is sanctioned.
Island Boy Killer, man.
He
So-
beat
Island Boy
IBK,
Killer.
Island
Hey,
Boy Killer.
hope you enjoyed this video. If you did,
Yeah, so what do you think? That's some shit, right? All this flossing they do, none of it's real. The money that they get, they're spending on tattoos and renting houses and renting cars and acting like they really about that life, right? They rich and hey, no hate, right? They got more loot than me, right? They were lucky enough to go viral, right? But they're all done. They're all done. Like I said before, they're all done. They're not smart enough. They're not smart enough to keep that shit going. You know, they have no business sense. They have no common sense. They have no. Holy shit, man. But let me know what y'all think. Like I said, I need to know what that island girl thing is about. Put it in the comments below. Other than that, like and subscribe to this video. See you in the next one. Big Will. Life after prison. Peace.